In this inaugural episode, we will have the introduction and the official first draw of the World Movie League. Hey, it's me AP, and welcome back to another video, and this is the inaugural episode of the World Movie League, and this is an exciting video for me personally, but what is it? What is the World Movie League? I'm about to tell you. First of all, I would just like to maybe just introduce myself, but reintroduce myself. I stand here before you today, not just as AP, but I stand here before you as a man with another title. I will be, from this point forward in this series, the World Movie League, be known as Commissioner AP, Commissioner of the World Movie League. That is right, ladies and gents, but let me get on to what the World Movie League is. This is a way for me to battle out movies, to find out what are the best movies of all time. And it gives me a great opportunity to discuss some great movies and put them against each other to choose a winner. So the World Movie League will be a knockout tournament as such, a knockout league, if you will, where it will be 32 teams. 32 teams. I'm getting really into the sports idea of this. This is where it's all come from, being a big sports fan. But it will consist of 32 films. The first season, and I say the first season because hopefully this will be a long-running thing on the channel. There'll be more leagues after this one. So this is the first season of the World Movie League, the inaugural first season. The first season will consist of comic book or graphic novel movies based on graphic novels or comic books. That's what I mean by that. So it will be a movie, for instance, that is based on a comic book or a graphic novel. It'll consist of 32 films, as I said. They have all been picked out. I'm going to go through all the movies just in a bit. But 32 teams, there will be 4 groups. Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. Today on the episode, we're going to have the inaugural draw. So 8 movies will be drawn into Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. And then the films within that group will all go head to head on different episodes of the World Movie League here on the channel. I will be, at this moment in time, how will it be judged? What are the rules of this? So each movie will go in this knockout league and will face each other. It'll be just one round matches. The winner of that match within the group will go on to face another film within the group until we have the Group A winner and all the other group winners, and they will then go on to face the other group's winners. Like I said, it'll be one knockout round, so a film will only get one opportunity to put itself forward against another. The rules at this moment in time, though, for judging this tournament, this knockout league tournament, I will be the deciding vote as the commissioner. As Commissioner AP, I will be the man who makes the decisions on which film wins and which film loses, which film advances to the next stage of the World Movie League. This is just for this moment in time. The plan of action is really to get you, the community, involved in this moving forward. The plan of action is, I believe, to get the community tab on YouTube, you need to have about 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that point where we can have a community tab and we can have episode polls to decide the winners, it'll just be me deciding who wins and who loses. But once we get that subscriber up to 1K, we're getting there slowly. We're nearly at 500, and we just need to get to 1,000 mark to get access to that community tab. So it's a bit of an incentive. If you do want to get involved, if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe, because we've got more content like this, tons of different movie related content. We've got the Saturday movie show as well. There's tons of movie content here, but the long-term plan is for the World Movie League is not for me to be the decider, but for you, the community out there, to decide who wins, who loses in these tournaments. And even it may get to the point at the end of this tournament or throughout this tournament, this league, We changed the rules because we hit that 1,000 subscribers. It's 100,000 subscribers. That'll be the next step. But it's just a case of baby steps. We get to a different step each time, and we go from that point forward. But as I said, at this moment in time, I will be deciding, in fact, that I will give you my views on the films. I will let you know why I want a certain film to go through to win the match between both films. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to... For me, this is an opportunity for me to look and rediscover a lot of movies that I've not watched in a while. And so it's going to be exciting for me as a movie fan and as Commissioner AP, Commissioner of the World Movie League. We're also going to see some special guests along the way, I'm sure. Hopefully we'll get more YouTubers involved as well to give their views on movies. It's just going to be great. I think it's just going to be a fun, long-haul project here on the channel, and it's something I've been looking forward to doing for a while, and just doing something like this where we can really delve into a load of different movies and battle them against each other. So, Season 1, as I said, is all about comic book movies and graphic novel-based movies. And it's going to be a fun first season. So let's get to the next. Let's get to the next thing on the agenda. So, what are the movies that are going to feature in the first season of the World Movie League? This is a great list. This is a list I was putting together yesterday. I've tried to give it a varied list of movies, and like I said, this is the first season. So, comic book movies. Maybe there's some out there that you would really like to be in the first season. They're not on the list. Fear not. We're going to do future seasons. I'm sure we'll do another future comic book one if people like it. There's definitely ones I wanted to put on, but I felt like we can't throw everything in the first season. Let's give it a good varied amount. So I will just sort of give a bit of a caveat here. I have selected movies, for example, I have picked Spiderman, the first Spiderman movie with Tobey Maguire, to feature in this list of 32 films. And I've chosen the first Spiderman because it's the first movie, and I've chosen it as well. I've decided not to choose any other Spider-Man movies, even Into the Spider-Verse, which is an animated movie. For that reason, because I didn't want to feature tons of different Spider-Man in this, I wanted to have each sort of like comic book character to have one representative in this movie. So each movie, same with Batman, there'll be one Batman movie, one Spider-Man movie, and that is it. And like I said, in future seasons, we will feature more of those movies, so we can make this, last out till eternity. It's going to last forever, hopefully, if people enjoy this show. I've also featured only two of the big team-up movies, one from DC and one from Marvel as well. You are going to find out all these movies, so let's crack on and let me give you the list of movies that will battle out in the first season of the World Movie League. So first of all, we have Black Panther, representing Marvel. Second, I'm just going to run through all these dead quickly and then we can get to the draw. So we've got Black Panther, we've got Iron Man, the first Iron Man, Batman the Dark Knight, the second in the Nolan trilogy, the first Spider-Man movie, the very first Superman movie with Christopher Reeves, Guardians of the Galaxy, Deadpool, X-Men, the very first X-Men movie, Kick-Ass, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Men in Black, Watchmen, The Incredible Hulk, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Shazam, The Suicide Squad. That is the second Suicide Squad. I've chosen to do that one because it's a newer movie, it's relevant. I thought it would be quite a good pick in this choices of movies. The first Wonder Woman movie with Gal Gadot, the Joker movie, Aquaman, Doctor Strange, Captain America the First Avenger, Captain Marvel, the first Thor movie, Ant-Man, Birds of Prey, Green Lantern, The Crow, Blade, Constantine, Black Widow, Justice League, the original cut, and the Avengers. And they are the picks for the first season of the World Movie League. Sorry, ladies and gents, I've got a quick buzz in my ear. I've got a representative of the World Movie League who wants to say a few words to you all. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Buck Sculdone, and I am a representative of the World Movie League, the best movie league in the whole damn world. And let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. This is gonna blow your mind, this league, because it's Buckbuster time in Movie Town. Just wait for the lead to begin. It's gonna blow your mind. There's gonna be some of the best matches you will ever witness in your lifetime. You better be watching every single episode, because if you're not, Buckbuster's gonna come down and hunt you down to the ground. It's Buckbuster time all the time. Not Bloodbuster time, Buckbuster time. You better be watching the first episode of the World Movie League. Big thanks to Buck Sculdone for featuring on the inaugural introduction and official draw. So now it is time for the draw. It's draw time, and I've got a super high-tech system for the draw. We've got this hat of mine, high-tech drawing system already all prepared. For all 32 movies are in here, all prepped. I'm just making sure none have fell out. We're all ready for it. I will draw Group A first. I will discuss which teams will go against which. The first two teams will go, first two movies will go head to head against each other. 3 and 4 will go head to head, and so on and so forth. And then I will explain how the other matches will take place as well along the way. But it's going to be nice and easy. Nothing too complex for us all to grasp. Let's go ahead. Let's draw the inaugural first draw of the World Movie League. I'm shuffling these all about, and let's go for this. Right. The first ever movie to be drawn in the World Movie League is... This is exciting. First ever movie is Wesley Snipes in Blade. Blade is the first choice in the World Movie League. First Group A pick. There we go. That is superb. Now, which movie will Blade go head-to-head with in the battles of the World Movie League? Let's find out. So Blade will go head-to-head with... It's going to be interesting. A favourite of mine. Men in Black. I don't know if you can see it here. Men in Black is the matchup. So it'd be Blade versus Men in Black for a Group A. Group 1 match. 2 episodes. We're going to probably feature 4 movies on each episode moving forward of the World Movie League. So we'll have the first episode will be Blade versus Men in Black, and the other matches to take place will be Captain America, the first Avenger. Let me show that so there's no tampering going on here. And the opponent for the first opponent of Captain America will be very different movie from Captain America. This is why it's interesting. This and Men in Black and Blade are very different movies, but this one is very different. Scott Pilgrim versus the World will be the opponent of Captain America, the first Avenger, and that will be the first official episode of the World Movie League, most likely, unless we have any major changes to the format, but that is probably going to be the first episode. This is not all of Group A though, so we got to draw the rest of Group A for now. Let's go for it. So another choice in Group A, we have Constantine, the Keanu Reeves movie. I do like this movie. It's a really good movie. Another Group A pick. Constantine will be going head to head with Captain Marvel. Brie Olsen's Captain Marvel versus Constantine. Again, very, very different movies. Right. And the last 2 picks of Group A, we have Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern movie. Could Green Lantern be a dark horse of the competition? I'm going to tell you which ones are my dark horse picks, really. Ones that I sort of think maybe a new watch might change my opinion on them. But Green Lantern will take on... I was hoping it was going to be Green Lantern versus Deadpool. That would have been good. Green Lantern versus Shazam. the DC movie battle, Shazam versus Green Lantern. And ladies and gents, that is the first round, the first group of matches. The way it is going to work, it'll be Blade versus Men in Black for the first episode, and Captain America versus Scott Pilgrim versus the World. The winners of those first two matches will go head to head. So if it's, say, Blade wins and Captain America wins, they will face each other. And same with the second episode of matches, we're going to have Constantine versus Captain Marvel. The winner of that will take on Green Lantern, and the winner of the Green Lantern versus Shazam one, they will fight each other, and the first matches of Group A will fight each other until we then get a winner of Group A, and they will then go on to face either Group B, C, or D. We will probably have a different draw for that just to work it all out so it's all official. But they are Group A's matches all done. I will pop them there for a second, and we can get on with the rest of the draw. So now we're going to go to Group B. 8 more films will be drawn out, and this is exciting. So first film of Group B, what have we got? We have got The Suicide Squad, the James Gunn movie. The Suicide Squad is the first film of Group B. Let me give it another shuffle, ladies and gents. Again, no cheating going on. We're all big team-up movie and Suicide Squad. What will be its challenger in the first battle of Group B? It will be another DC movie, Wonder Woman, the first Gal Gadot movie versus Suicide Squad. That is exciting. This is making me really happy doing this. I'm really enjoying this format already. Next up, the second match of Group B, we have got Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix movie, Joker, the origin movie of the Joker, versus, let's see, I don't think it's going to be Marvel or DC. I think it's going to be just a different property. And I am wrong. It is going to be DC versus Marvel. It'll be the Joker versus the Black Widow film. I can hear like a helicopter going ahead of me overhead now. Helicopters flying everywhere. It's exciting. It must be news reporters. News reporters are reporting on the World Movie League draw. That's what it is, I think. Let's go for another draw in this one. So next up, we will have Deadpool. It come a bit too late. We wanted Deadpool versus Green Lantern, but we didn't get it. But who will Deadpool go head-to-head with in the battles of Group B? It will be Deadpool versus another masked vigilante in Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man versus Deadpool. That is going to be an interesting one because I like both movies. I think both movies are great. And that's going to be a tricky one. That's going to be a tricky one for me to judge, but I've got to do it. It's what must be done in the World Movie League. Next up, we have The Crow. The Crow will be the next match. And who will The Crow face? That is a more recent movie I watched, The Crow. And I really liked it. I thought it was a good movie. Decent movie. The Crow will take on The Crow versus another movie that is, its namesake is taken after birds, or it's got birds in it if you like. The Crow, the Battle of the Birds. The Crow versus Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn spin-off team-up movie if you like, and that will be the other match of Group B. So Group B, we got the Suicide Squad versus Wonder Woman. And it's Joker versus Black Widow. Obviously, the first two matches, the winner of those matches will fight each other. Then we have Deadpool versus Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie. And then we have The Crow versus Birds of Prey. Same again. The respective winners will take on each other. And then they will take in the first two battle winners. Well, the one battle winner to find out the winner of Group B. Let me just shift these up a bit so we can have a bit of a tidy up here. Let's now go for Group number C. So the first draw of Group C is The Incredible Hulk. I think this was like the second movie or of the Marvel MCU. It was the one that featured Edward Norton. Is it Edward Norton? I always think I think it's him. I think that's the actor's name anyway. And the guy from Fight Club. He, in Group C, that is the first draw. Incredible Hulk versus Guardians of the Galaxy. One of my favourite movies versus the Incredible Hulk. Ooh. Could be a tough one, that, for Incredible Hulk. But you know what? I will watch the movies before and again, before all the matches, to give them all a fair go with the hammer. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to make this fair as possibly it can be. So the next match will be of Group C, Ant-Man, the original first Ant-Man movie, a movie I really enjoyed. I shouldn't say just I enjoy that one. I enjoy a lot of these movies. I wouldn't put them in really if it weren't. I mean, there's no Iron Man 3 in it, so that's good. Yeah, Iron Man 3 would not be in there, but I gotta say, Ant-Man is gonna have a tough match because Ant-Man is taking on the first ever Avengers movie. Ant-Man versus the Avengers. That is going to be hard to win. But you know what? Again, I think we'll have some sort of scorecard to make it fully fair, because I think we need some sort of like routine where we have a card. I will suss it out. Again, the rules are very vague, I suppose, at the moment, but we'll work out. We'll iron out the wrinkles. Then, now, we have the third matchup of Group C. Is going to be the first ever X-Men movie. Great movie. That must be like 20 years old now. It must be. Oh, it's getting there anyway. I think it was 99. I think it was. So it's over 20. X-Men. So we have mutants versus magicians in Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange versus the X-Men. That's a cool fight. That is a cool fight. Now we have the last draw of Group C. It's going to be Justice League, the original cut. The original cut of Justice League will be taking on all Group C's got the big team-up movies. Iron Man. The first Iron Man movie. That is going to be a tough one, because I like both movies there. I think they're really good movies. That is going to be a really good draw. I like this draw of Group C. So let's go through the draw. Let's sum it up. Incredible Hulk versus Guardians of the Galaxy. Ant-Man versus the Avengers. X-Men, the first X-Men movie versus Doctor Strange. And then Justice League, the original cut, versus Iron Man. What a load of matches we've got there. That is awesome. Let me shift these again. Let me just scrunch all these pieces away. I'm going to have to rewatch the video and write down all these matches so I don't forget them all. I'm trying to think now off the top of my head the films that are not being drawn. I think there's Ninja Turtles in there. I think... what else has not been drawn? We've had Constantine has been drawn. Men in Black has been drawn. Dark Knight. The Dark Knight has not been drawn. So what will be the final group of the first inaugural World Movie League? Group D, first choice, first pick is Superman. Christopher Reeves is Superman. And Christopher Reeves' Superman will be going head to head. Let's do it again. You can see the names in there. There's no fixing going on, no tampering. I'm going to do it all on screen. This is going to be a big one, I think. Superman versus Superman versus Batman the Dark Knight. So we got Batman versus Superman in the first draw. Wow, that is something, eh? That is something. Superman versus Dark Knight. Just breathe it in. Breathe all that in. Breathe in that freshness, that cool battle that's going to come. I'm excited. The next draw. The next match to be drawn is going to be Watchmen. I forgot about Watchmen. Watchmen will face Thor. It'll be Watchmen versus Thor. So let's move to the next two matches. The third match of Group D, we have got Black Panther. This has been one of the more recent MCU movies that I really enjoyed. Black Panther, I really like that movie. And obviously it featured Chadwick Boseman, and was it his last performance as Black Panther? No, he was. I mean, it will be his last, the last solo movie with featuring Chadwick Boseman, the first and last, because he sadly passed away. That is a very monumental movie and a really good movie as well. So that's going to be interesting to see who it faces off against. So, like I said, we've got Ninja Turtles in the mix. I'm trying to think. I can't think of the other ones, but let's find out. Kick-Ass. Black Panther versus Kick-Ass. Now we're on to the final two. So it's got to be, unless I'm just forgetting that we've already drawn Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles has got to be one of these. I'm right. Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a 1990s movie. The live-action movie of the cartoon graphic novel. Originally started as a graphic novel, and it will be facing off, I can't think who the last choice is, but is it going to be DC? Is it going to be at Marvel? Is it going to be something else? I'm going to go with, it's going to be a Marvel movie. I'm wrong. It's going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Aquaman. Or Aquaman. I don't know how you say it across the world. Aquaman. If you're from the UK, I say Aquaman. That's what we say over here. I know other places say differently. But that is Group D, all of the lineup, all sorted. Let me go through these matches of Group D with you all again. So we've got the big one, the big hitter of Dark Superman versus Batman, the original Superman movie with Christopher Reeves versus the Heath Ledger, Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan directed movie, The Dark Knight. Second in that trilogy. That gives me chills. That's going to be an awesome battle. Then we have Watchmen versus the first Thor movie. We have Black Panther versus Kick-Ass. And then we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles taking on Aquaman. That is the draw. And gotta say, this is super exciting. The draw went well. No hiccups. I will say there was a pre-draw done a few minutes before the initial draw, but I messed up with the video in and I had to redo it, but the draw has restarted and this one went really well. All the teams, all the movie teams, the representatives, the films of the teams have all been drawn, and we have got an exciting first season of the World Movie League to come. If you enjoyed this video today, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel to support the channel in growing to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, to the 500 first of all, but then to the 1,000 so we can get the community involved with the World Movie League. But like I said, there's more movie related videos on this channel, plenty of channel content all related to movies right here. And again, thank you very much for joining me on the first episode, the inaugural episode of the World Movie League, the draw and the introduction of this. Like I said, this is hopefully going to be a long run thing. We're going to do plenty of episodes throughout the year or the next couple of months on this, and we're going to get to the eventual winner of Season 1 of the World Movie League. But moving forward, this is hopefully going to be a long-term thing where it's going to be regular videos of this series, and it's going to be exciting. Hopefully we'll get some sort of official logo, a really good one, longer down, like further down the line. Again, we're just taking little steps each time, but this is going to be an exciting piece of content and continuous piece of content to make. I'm really excited for this. I'm going to be excited to watch these movies, to rewatch them, and to give my views and to pick the winners. But like I said, long term, you, the community, you out there are going to be the deciders long term of this. And hopefully when we get to the finals of the first season, we might have a rule change. We'll look at it down the line. Hopefully that will happen when we get that community tab on the channel. It's going to be awesome. I, as your Commissioner AP, would like to say again, thank you very much for watching. And as always, I will see you next time.